Really?
Alright guys, we are back to play Morrowind. I think I got the extraneous error messages that we were seeing cleared out. And now I'm going to make another canvas, or several. I checked with Glitter Gear, and Caswin is supposed to have 100,000 hit points. She doesn't like having to reload when her companions die, so he's got a knockdown script on him, but he'll never actually bite it. So we won't need to worry about him. Latte, Gia, on the other hand, yeah. No materials recovered. Does she have another piece of flint? No. I think Gia might be carrying a skinning knife. Where did he go? Everyone's like, why are we just wandering around the plateau? Latte. Gia. Yep, skinning knife. Okay. I know, we're just puttering. As my family would say, we're just puttering. Okay. Let's see what else I can build. I kind of like having the entrance shaded. That and getting the tent turned around the correct direction was a pain. Alright, we need like a table in here. We need more wood. Plus, you know, a convenient tree for the guys to pee on in the middle of the night. Okay, workbench we'll set up over here. No, that's not what I meant to do. I don't know why it looks like that, but whatever. I need more. What do we want to do? Market stand. Interesting. An awning. I don't know who it was that I was watching, but they were trying to make a bridge from one of the isles on the Bitter Coast to the main area, the mainland. Not the mainland like Tamriel rebuilt, but back to land using that. Bunch of those. Okay. Oh, that's what I wanted to make. Table. We need more wood. Hello, guys. Hey, Paxon. We should also probably make beds for everyone else. Okay. I know. This is not usually the crafting playthrough. We need to actually recreate that one. Very thirsty. Oh yeah, very thirsty. Her water skin is basically empty. Alright, another bed-like structure here. Hammock. Straw. Okay. So that can be for Arvessa or Caswin. Latte and Deja can cuddle on that. Giab and the other people. See what other kinds of beds we can craft. We need more plant fiber. I love the fact that the bone meal is actually good for you to eat. Okay, I need something. No, there's one last plant here. Alright. Okay. Alright. Anything else interesting? Wooden chest, large. This one's easy. We can just put this one back here. Do we have stuff we've just been carrying because we didn't have any place to put it? Yeah, we can put the fletching kit here. Racer plumes. Ooh. be interesting, but not right now because, yeah. Canvas, what do we need? Wood. And if you notice actually I'm probably going to cut the loading out, but I had fixed those 2 persistent errors that we were getting. One was there was a test cell and there was nobody in it and it was crying, so I just deleted the test cell. And the other one was there was an NPC that had been removed because she was actually inside the wall of the updated 8 plates. So I removed her. Which was a lot of fun. All right. Let's see what our camp looks like. Oh, it looks kind of without the trees. That has a lot of potential. Let's deepen the contrast some. Brighten it a little. What's splash pattern mean? Oh. Yeah, okay. There we go. Up the saturation levels. Ooh, okay. What do you think, Paxson? Do you think you'll be able to get some good, we'll be able to get some decent money for this? Paxson is a great supporter of Deja's artistic career. There you go. He likes carrying her sketches around and also her paintings. Should probably take the charcoal. What else? My paper frame. The paper is ready. I should probably make some more paper pulp. Just because we use so much of it. Am I out of water? In the water skin, at least. I'm not out here. Da, da, da. There we are. Okay. Making paper, making paper. I want to make a sketch of Caswin right quick. Just to have him since he's new. Let's do an ink sketch. That looks like it would be. Nice. That one's for the sketchbook. All right. What are we? We are very tired and very thirsty. All right.
safety.
Your wounds are great.
Why is there a Nick sound in the tent? Paxon, Paxon, we're okay. I know. Big, scary Nick sound in the tent. Not what we wanted, but there we go. We have Ergola. Seems rather childish, but has a certain charm to it. Maybe I should start using those for my thumbnails, you know? Peckish. That's a rock. When we get to Satanin, we need to see if RL has a cooking pot of some kind. What is that? Besides floating in the air? Imperial Dwemer Society. Okay, the guild hall needs some fixing. I don't know how to go about doing this. Okay. I don't think we've been introduced, Outlander. I'm Elondressa. Can I help you?
Could really use a glass of Flynn right about now.
Greetings. Are you here to join us for our effort to document and understand the Dwemer, or would you like to visit our museum? Nothing for now. Okay. We are actually going to exit. There are multiple mods that conflict pretty heavily with the Imperial Dwemer Society. So we're actually just going to take it out. Is it under Dwemer? No. It would be under quests, I think. Who was on this team? Permissions, you cannot modify our mods. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to take this out. I was hoping if Lucivar had been on that team, then she would be willing to make a patch for the plugin, because she's the one running the Odai Life of the Balmora patch project, but she wasn't on that team. Okay. Let's try this again. 10 hours of rest. I'm well rested. I'm peckish. We will need to buy some food. We need to buy a stew pot is what we need to buy. Alright, guys. Let's go take a walk down the Odai. I'm wondering what that is across the way there. That might be the Erengard mine, actually. I don't see any call-ups. Oh. Yeah, I think that's the Erengard mine, which we have the deed to. Oh, and I'm wearing the skirt of constant effect water breathing and swift swim. Yay! Who is this guy?
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
That's some pretty crazy, I'm Nered Star Benini, the gondolier of the Odai Gondola service. I'll carry you all the way up the Odai to Balmora. What is your destination? My gondola can carry you across the river if you want to continue along the Bitter Coast, but also up the river to the banks of the Odai near the Shulk Egg Mine and the Odai Plateau, or all the way up to Balmora's docks. Nice. And where's my notebook? Deed to the Erengard Mines. This is a remake by
No time for idle
Danina?
Die.
What? It's a Durzog? Okay. I guess they have to live somewhere besides the sewers. Mournhold. It's okay, Paxson. You can calm down. Where is he? Where's the poor thing? Paxson, Paxson, it's okay. It's okay. You're okay. Why is my agility zapped? Because I'm hungry? Oh, I took off the warrior ring. That's why. Don't know why I took off the warrior ring, but there you go. He's a hunter.
May I help you?
He's kind of creepy looking. Okay, flint. We need flint because our bushcrafting knife is our skinning knife is gonna die soon. Okay, there is a conflict with Erengard Mine. Odai, Lifeblood of Balmora, and Erengard Mine. Because I think that's where this rock came from. Train Ashmire. That doesn't tell me anything. Why is this moving? Okay. See if I can get in the door. Hello there, traveler. We don't get many visitors here, probably because the building's floating in an ash mire. Now that you're here, though, may I ask you whether you've heard anything at all about the owner of this place, Azar Ukulin? Have you found anything about Azar yet? Yes, he was attacked by Nexons on the road to Pelagiad. I see. Thank you for all the effort you went through, at least. He was always a stubborn man. Never won a guard to protect him. I wonder what will become of the Erengard mine now. Now that the owner is dead, the future of the mine is rather dubious. Unless we find a new investor who's willing to pay for the exploitation of this mine, we're doomed. I don't suppose you're interested in buying a diamond mine. Yeah. You are? I mean, great, let's talk business then. The first order of business would be to convince Azizer's son to forfeit his right of inheritance. He's not the least bit interested in operating this mine, so it shouldn't be too difficult to convince him for a fee. I'd say that 2,000 gold should be enough for him to forget about the mine. Should I arrange this? Okay. Excellent. I'll arrange matters with Azizer's son. Congratulations on purchasing this diamond mine. If you wish, I'll now brief you on the workings of the mine. There are a number of things needed to run a successful mine. First and foremost are, of course, the miners who will unearth the diamonds for you. Then there are guards who are there to dissuade the miners from pocketing any diamonds. An overseer can take care of the basic necessities and provide you with numbers regarding your mine. Finally, there is the option to buy rails and mining carts so the miners can work more efficiently. All the money required for transactions and wages is taken from the company's money chest. Profits are placed in there as well. Furthermore, there is a supply crate inside the mine that should be filled with mining picks for the mine to work. The bunkhouse, there's an ice box that should be filled. Hungry miners won't do good work. Finally, there's one last thing you need to know. Yes, apparently some Daedra got in somehow. An Imperial Guard was sent here to get rid of them, but she never came out. We had to close it off to protect the workers. The miners report hearing noises from that area, so the Daedra are still there. It's unknown how many diamond deposits there are. Perhaps killing them off will yield more profit. There's a key on my desk. It'll open that part of the mine, and you can use it to access the mine at night. Let me know when the Daedra are dead. The ice box is used to store food for your employees. A variety of meals should be placed in there, like crab meat, rat meat, bread, and kwama eggs. Keep in mind that hungry miners are not happy miners, so make sure that the ice box is filled with enough food to support them. If you want your miners to give your miners an extra morale boost, you could always add some spirits in there as well, like Grief, Sheen, Flynn, Matse, and Sujama. Without miners, one can't run a successful mine. Hiring a miner requires an initial fee of 250 gold to convince them to come out here, as well as at least one miner's pick in the supply crate. Once hired, their daily wages are 10 gold per head and one item of food. If you wish to hire a miner or fire a miner, I'll take care of the details. Money chest. The company's money chest is the place where the money invested in these mines is kept. Any expenses are taken from it, and any profit is returned to it. Always make sure there's enough in there to pay for any new miners or guards, and to pay their wages. It's on the table over there. Overseers can make sure that everything runs smoothly in the mines, increasing productivity through efficiency. Overseers can also take care of some of the basic activities like restocking the ice box and acquiring miners' picks. Finally, an overseer keeps track of the workings of the mine and can provide you with useful figures. Given their responsibilities, hiring an overseer will cost you an initial sum of 500 gold. Keeping the overseer employed will cost you another 20 gold and one item of food each day. Rails and mining carts provide an easy way for miners to move goods throughout the mine. However, as such, their productivity will greatly increase. Purchasing the material requires a one-time investment of 4,500 gold, but after that there's no additional expenses. Would you like to purchase one? No. It's a rather hefty investment, yes, so maybe some other time. Okay.
How delightful. Welcome.
I'm glad you think so. Money chest. Oh, we do have quite a bit of money in here. Let's put in 500 gold. I mean, we could spend it on training. What do we have? Like, Kwama eggs, meat. We're a little short on food. Actually, no, that's sturgeon meat. Oh, I should probably eat that instead of chewing on all these roots. I keep forgetting that that's actual meat. What do we have? Should we put some spirits in there? Do we have any? Those are quest items. Da, da, da. I'm not seeing anything. Latte. What you got in here? A bunch of stuff. Oh, give me the buckets. I was supposed to give that to him. Jib. You have the light wood.
Yes?
Okay. I got you more buckets. I think we have more than enough for that shopping list, but we have nothing to put in there. Hey, we bought a mine. Oh, that's just showing up because I didn't regenerate distant land. I'll need to do that next time. Oh, there's no bridge here anymore because a ship wouldn't be able to sail upriver if there was. That's cool. Very practical. Very, very practical. Alright. And this town is called Hala Odai. And let's fill our water skins. Actually, I should drink. Now I can fill it. Kettle filled with dirty water. But yes, but we can do the thing. What kind of Daedra do you prefer? Dagonite Daedra, they're only too happy to fight, are less likely to betray a skilled conjurer like myself than others, and if they're planning to try, you can usually see it coming. They're rarely subtle. Why don't you ever summon Atronachs? Pah! Atronachs are imprecise and reckless. I don't exactly enjoy being hit by a carelessly thrown fireball. So I've been having these weird dreams lately. Yes, I noticed. I get a glimpse of them when you're dreaming nearby sometimes. Your dreams are your own problem. I'm not interested in making them mine. And don't ask me to interpret them. Okay. Oh, he make me levitate, maybe? Your other employer. I'm not employed. Well, maybe if you paid me better, I wouldn't need another employer. Ha! Pff, you agreed to these conditions. Do I need to remind you? Latest rumors? Everyone in town can hear the arguing coming from the manor. The councilman and his daughter don't stop even during deep into the night. This place is one of the smaller Hualu towns. So the reputable sends equipment, the greedy travelers, the pawnbroker, local publican. Okay, He's supposed to make me something. I don't know why he's not. Let's poke around town. The ornery mud crab. Let's see. A small kwama egg. Crab meat. That's some expensive bread. Oh, water refill.
Our doors are always open.
Mm-hmm.
Citizen.
Okay. This is a really scenic little town. Where's the ships? Somebody's house. There's a boat down here. Shipmaster. He goes to Belmora. Okay. I wonder what that shack is. And there's a shipwreck over there. We're supposed to be going to Saint Anine. Yeah, we'll see. We're also supposed to go to Halawad so Latte can get his, whatchamadingy, what's it? He had a vision. We'll need to take care of it. Bum. Greedy traveler.
Citizen.
Pawnbroker. That's right. Barter. I'm looking for an exquisite belt. Extravagant belt is what I'm actually looking for, but he's not taking it. What do you have by way of food? All the scuttle pie. Do you have a cooking pot by any chance? Thin loot. Candle refills. Pedal drum. Zithar. Lyre. I need a cooking pot. Crystal ball drinking horn. That's definitely a crystal ball. Copper pan, copper kettle. We have a kettle. What does the kettle weigh? That one weighs 5. This one weighs 2. Yeah. Copper pan. Chimes. Ceramic teapot. Clay pot. Why is he selling a broken bottle? Okay. Let's go back across the river and put that stuff in the icebox. Who are you?
What brings you here?
Healer. Latest rumors, same as everybody else. Okay. Plus, I think Sadanine's on the other side of the river. Yes, it is. So we will stop by the mine, throw the stuff out. Then go down to Sadanine, offload the light wood to the lighthouse keeper, and see if we can find anything about that second prisoner that she had mentioned that had come off the prison ship. Because we have Gia, but the other person? So, plus if there's a bed in this place, you need to get in and out of the rain. Did we pick up our tent? Or is it still on the plateau?
Whatever you want.
That would
within reason.
suck. Icebox. This is the invoice for the icebox. Better leave it in the icebox or future orders won't appear. Alright, we'll leave that in there. Llama eggs, bread, meat, crab meat, like he suggested. The sheen. Is there a bunk room? Overseer's room. Reinforced locked door. Oh. Cornbread, ash yams. They are not gonna go hungry here. Basin.
Unexpected.
Splishy splish. I guess that's for the miners to clean up when they come in from the mine. Yep. Forced door. Door. Okay. I could put my hood back on. And also my travel cloak. Packs on. Let's see what else there is to see back in here. Thought that might have been a Scathe Craw, but no. Who is this person? Outcast of the vampires. Her eyes are glowing. Okay. My journal's been updated. Caswin seems unusually irate. Perhaps I should talk to him. Gah, progress with this tome is not what I want it to be. What book is it anyway? That is not for you to know. It is my book, and that is what matters. But still, perhaps it would be easier if there was some sort of reference book. Some translation resource. Yes, my research would go much faster then. The materials on Eliadune are few and far between. Only a bookseller of the rarest, highest quality books would know where to find the resources. Eliadune? Yes, the language of the Aliads, the Heartland High Elves, which once enslaved man and ruled much of Tamriel. They were powerful spellcasters, practitioners of both flesh magic and Daedric sorcery. As a conjurer of the highest tutelage, I learned some of their script, but this tome is advanced. I can figure it out, of course, but it would be easier with resources. The highest tutelage? I thought you were taught by a scamp. Yes, but then I had another teacher, though that is beside the point. Let's find a rare bookseller. Hopefully there's one on this backwater island with resources on Eliadune. Eliadune? Okay. Yeah, we'll find some... cave. Do we want to go in the cave? Probably, to get out of the rain. Definitely in out of the rain.
No mercy.
chilly. No, that doesn't look right. We need to get her a better shirt, though, at some point. Sunstone, polished obsidian, green agate, dark jasper.
You
Why has everyone switched to spells again? Is it part of the level list thing? I should probably put my cloak, my layman's robe back on.
This is too easy.
It's a tiny, tiny elf with an axe. Everyone is casting those spells. Latte, let me heal you real fast. I have no magicka. Okay. Slave key. ABCs for barbarians. Nice. Light brown guar vest. Is that instead of a shirt? Yeah, that still doesn't look right. Do you have the key to these bracers? Will you let me go free? Yes, Anjari.
Sarah
The same for you. And Anissa. And Muzra.
Ah, yes. What is it,
Alright.
Mutsara?
Is that everybody? 1, 2. I think that's everybody. Okay, guys, have fun. I don't know. I don't have any suggestions on where to go. Except out.
You in There is no escape.
Take that off now, I think. Steel gauntlets, boiled netch leather. Spoiled slow fall potion. Bleh. Talani bug musk. Okay.
No time for idle hands.
You will suffer.
They never learn.
This is a big bandit
Another
cave.
hopeless fool.
Big bandit cave. Shell mold arrows. I don't think they're any better than what we have. malachite. Yeah, nothing there that would be of interest. Don't know why the sound does that. The locked room. Noise. Okay, I think they have that backwards. Paxon? Carry, please. Honorable writs, the locked room. Oh, jackpot. Well, as much of a jackpot as we're gonna get in this place. We need to start trying to capture souls when we're on the road. Like nick sounds and stuff. Okay. We need more illusion training the next time we go through someplace. Cave system's really big. Okay. Love the plaid, dude. That was a choice that you made. Though, now that I'm thinking about it, what would I look like? It kind of fits the whole aesthetic I have going. Call for help. I don't know what that is. It won't let me open it. Can't jump very high, it's annoying. Need that the next time we go up against a greater bone walker. Backs on. Okay. Anything else? Sheep drain willpower. That's a poison. There's barrier ring. And I see iron club. That's just a little frightening. Oh, what was that? Oh, it was a spoiled potion. Five fingers of pain. Noise. I have so many gem feeding scrolls. That's like all that we're finding. Let's go find one of the hammocks or something. Okay. The smugglers, slavers, they can just rot down here. And I will actually be signing off now. See you guys next time.